Now, first pitch, Jimmy Dobbs is going to see from Brill as it's runners on first and second with no outs. First pitch is going to be high for a ball. Small strike zone today. Jimmy Dobbs at the plate. 1-0. Brill steps off. And Dettori is just now going to come have a couple words to say.
And Paul Dettori is a wise man. When he comes over to talk to you, you listen.
Visit already with Dobbs at the plate, and now Paul Dettori going to have a couple words with Brill. Now the 1-0, and off speed, that one's low once again. Still yet to see a strike from Connor Brill. No really threat on the bases for both these two runners. Look at Jandora not giving Carson Dowder any trouble, and Kapala jumping around a lot. This batter's going to call time here. A long at-bat with only 2 pitches thrown. That one's going to be a ball once again.
Yeah, I was kind of including that under the ball category.
Yeah, I was, but... So the 3-0 definitely taking. I wonder, probably most of these hitters are going to take until a strike. As Brill steps off.
I mean, honestly, I want one right down the middle. I don't think he's swinging the bat. Although there are runners in scoring position. Very dangerous.
Very dangerous hitter at the plate, too. Maryland commit. First strike of the day for Connor Brill.
And maybe that'll get some momentum going for Connor.
So the 3-1 pitch. That one's low for ball 4. Now Nick Crosley is going to step to the plate for the 4th hitter of the day. Bill comes set. The first pitch to Crosley is going to be a fastball right down the middle for a strike.
In the right mindset, throw some strikes, then switch it up.
Very windy here today. Wind has definitely picked up since this game started.
Monster. So any pitch hit out there could carry.
It's going to carry a lot. Nick Crosley with very unique stance at the box. That one's going to be ripped into the left field line. Hits the fence. Vinny Vega chasing it down. Cole puts his hands up and signal for a... Nick Crosley and Ward takes a 2-0 lead early here in the first.
And if that doesn't get stuck, there's a chance 3 runs score and he cleans up the bases. The ump going to go check that one out. Make sure it's okay, because there have been times in professional...
Was 5th. Arm, throw to Dettori. It's going to be way off. A little trouble with the communication with Tori. Not quite sure exactly who was at the plate. Didn't have time to look.
Yeah, ball just got hit quick, and Coach McFarland's going to tell the players, get your feet on the grass. We cannot let this runner score at home.
Now it's Michael Marciano. First pitch he saw was a low fastball, but the infield 0 in the first. So the pitch from Brill, that one's going to be another ball, but I mean,
Coach is not happy with it.
Can't get much better than that, really.
It's a good pitch. Even if it's a ball, that's still a good pitch because
that 2-0 delivery. That one's going to be low. Good block from Paul Dettori behind the plate. So 3-0's your count. That one's going to be another ball, but it's got to be the tightest zone we've seen probably so far this season.
And this is going to be the second mound visit from the Rutgers staff checking up on Connor Brill, and it is just the top of the first with only one out.
They're pulling him
early.
Connor Brill is coming out of the game. And it looks like Charlie Fitch, the junior. That's very early.
Very early to be pulled.
Yes.
I see why he did it, but that hurts.
100%. Now play first base, but looks like not exactly right now.
Yeah, might give him a breather.
So 3-0 lead Fitch is coming in with, and runners are going to be at the corners, so first and third.
Most recent outing versus Greenwich, pitched a gem.
Yeah, came in relief for Brill, actually, I believe. And
yeah, second time facing Greenwich, second time allowing 0 runs.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to Brill. Probably had his fun for the day. And it's tough when, calls aren't going your way. Facing a very talented team like Warde. You definitely get in your head a little bit.
And this might be the longest top visits, pitcher change, both talked over, hit by pitch, a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Top it all off.
For the Warde Mustangs. Fitch definitely coming in with a rough situation.
Runners on the corners.
Might see some. First pitch from Fitch is going to be a strike at the bottom of the zone. So much better start for the Records.
Yeah, Fitch. that's a confidence boost for the players in the field as well. Pitcher comes in instantly throwing strikes. Definitely.
Fitch picks off Marciano. Definitely a Fitch gets the sign from Dettori. Now comes set for the 0-1. Picks off one again. That one was pretty. From Dettori once again. Delivers this time. And these cars off the tree, but no car. Definitely a lot faster pace and velocity from Fitch's fastball and Brill's fastball.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, though,
That probably hurt.
That thing hurt.
Yeah. That one's going to be right down the middle for Fitch, and a first batter and a first strikeout for Charlie Fitch. This one's looking. Now it's going to be senior Todd Emmerich. The plate, first lefty batter for Warde. Goes. No throw, so now it's going to be runners on second and third with 2 outs. 1-0 count.
Yeah, you don't throw there. That's a...
1-0 from Fitch. This one's going to be a little bit behind Dettori, but he finds it quick. So able to stop the runner from stealing home on a wild pitch. Over at Marciano and delivers quickly. That one's going to be fouled off into the football field. Emmerich got an open stance. Looks like a very powerful hitter. Gonna be low.
What'd you use when you used to play? Because you were a ball player yourself. Were you a closed stance guy, kind of like Stanton when he was on the Marlins? Or were you like a open stance?
That off speed is going to be in a great spot for Fitch. So full count, 2 outs, but back to the question. I wasn't a little bit.
Yeah, not
It
a full open.
It's just straight. It's just like weird.
Yeah, you don't gotta turn the head.
Side.
Yeah, the open stance is pretty though.
It does look pretty cool, especially if you hit tanks. Then it's just like
Yeah, look at that guy. Like me, I used an open stance.
yeah, I'm sure you
like
hit
as
tanks.
you know.
I'm sure you hit tanks.
Yeah, as you know. For home runs to add up.
3-2 pitch is going to be grounded up the middle. Cicero gets there in time, has to throw it quick, and he does. Right on the money. Great play from Jules Cicero, and great job from Fitch getting out of that jam with 0 runs given up.
Yeah, great play from Cicero. You see a lot of players that catch that running, use their momentum. Cicero decides, stops on a dime, and has to gun that way. And on the mound for the Warde Mustangs, State by Game Time CT.
The team, not player.
The team, not player. Excuse me. Tommy Galvin on the mound.
Hey, Tommy Galvin, he's been around for a little bit. you might see something special because, let me tell you, Michael, he has a knuckleball in his bag.
He does.
And it's pretty good. It's definitely.
I mean, by that little laugh and head nod.
But I mean,
I can do it, but only with wiffle balls.
I don't even know if I can with a wiffle ball, to be completely honest. But I wonder if we're going to see.
Just behind Prep and Lyman Hall, and then a couple more spots down, the Wreckers find themselves in the top 10 for the first time since the preseason poll because of their. It'll help them a lot in those rankings, but then again, is and
It seems like every preseason the Wreckers are usually in that top 10, and then it fluctuates throughout the whole season.
yeah, they're definitely just a.
His first 3 balls, definitely very quick 3 pitches as well, as Galvin's always ready on the mound and Cicero's always ready in the box. 3-0 pitch. Cicero. And the pitch sounds going to be low for ball 4. So Cicero gets on early for the Wreckers.
Just want to handle business now for the rest. Want to do their job. Fourth mound visit of the day, and it's only the first inning for both teams in total.
It's going to be in the dirt for another. So 3-0, probably not going to see a swing. No swing, but a fastball right down the middle goes for Galvin. So a 3-1 count. Beat it out, no. Very.
Yeah, that's a chopping ball right on the line of the dirt and the grass. Could have taken a weird bounce into foul territory, but third baseman does a great job. That is Josh Reyes over at third, I believe.
It's either Josh Reyes or Henry Vincent. I see the 20, and it's either a 4 or a 5. But Cicero's going to be on second. Kelly's going to be at the dish.
I think it is Henry Vincent.
Yeah, it's 25.
Recently.
Basement under it. Makes a little bit of a wild catch. That's Zach Stellato.
Yeah, and that's the wind playing the factor. He was playing that for the wind. Wind didn't take it. Still managed to make the play. Good job.
Going to come to the plate. First pitch is going to be grounded over to short. That's Carson Daughter. Can he make the play on target? Yes, he can.
the Wreckers, and it's Charlie Fitch on the mound to start the second inning. After in the first, Connor Bro got shaken up a little bit. Fitch came in, runners on the corners, and managed to get the Wreckers out of it. Only down 3.
Thanks. The second inning. Salato's going to come set in the box. Now Fitch is going to get the sign from Dettori.
Pitch from Fitch. See what I did there?
I like it. Said I like it like that. He's going to catch the bottom of the zone. Caught Slot out in front. Great location, but I don't know what my walkout song would be.
Because there's some popular walkout songs for the Wreckers, like Bruce, who was just up last inning. Yup, that's his like iconic thing. Walking up to the plate, hit a little scuba.
I don't know what mine would be. I don't know if it would be like. I don't know. So the 1-2 for Fitch. That one's going to be strike 3 looking once again. Fitch's second strikeout of the day. Back to.
Yeah, Fitch throwing that.
We're going to see the top of the order for the Wreckers. New pitcher. That was a fastball, just caught the outside part of the zone, but called the ball. That one looked like it had a lot more velo behind it. A lot of action going around us right now. We got a girls lacrosse game, a rugby practice, soon to be a boys lacrosse game.
Yeah, May the 4th.
3-0 count on Kapala with 1 out.
I think May the 4th used to be
What do you mean?
Glazino.
Right down the middle once again for a strike. So Fitch has come back in this count. Brought it back to. See if he can close it out. The pitch is going to be low for ball 4. Kapala works a walk. Commit. Made a nice play to end the bottom of the first. Tries to pick off Kapala, but he gets back with ease. First pitch, the daughter will see from Fitch is going to be low and away for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball down the middle.
A straight foul ball ripped just over a Tesla. That would have been an expensive one.
Fitch evens the count at 1 with 1 out.
Fitch calling off Dottori 3 times.
He knows what he wants. Kapala's going to go. Dottori was ready, but he couldn't get the ball out of his mitt.
Call that a strike.
Now it's a 2-1 count.
You know, not the robots that they got.
Of course not. Caught the middle of the road.
Yeah, and Charlie, I'm not a big gambler, but if I were to set the over-under on something, how many cars do you think are getting hit today?
Let's set the line at 2.5.
I like 2.5. I think
But
on
like
average.
squared hit, not on the bounce.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's got to hit it on the fly.
I'm gonna say it's gonna hit only 2.
I feel like it averages a bit.
It's high.
Daughter sitting on the one that he likes.
Low and away for ball 4. The Mustangs work another walk from Fitch.
And Charlie, speaking of balls hitting cars, like
I had to go back, put us on the air, but then I parked far away.
far away,
Far away.
yeah,
In like the teacher's lot on the whatever field hockey side.
yeah, I'd recommend that.
First pitch to Jimmy Dobbs is going to be a strike. Maryland commit. Nothing yet. No big events happened yet. At the play, that fastball is going to be away for a ball.
Some fans just left the game, and I've got word that they're leaving this game to go play hacky sack. Hacky sack kind of taking the world by storm.
Now the 1-1 off speed to Jimmy Dobbs is going to be curved in perfectly for a strike. Count with 1 out. That one's going to be, but unfortunately goes for a ball. Jimmy Dobbs got a lot of pop. So the 2-2. Fastball is going to be low and away for another ball. Full count once again. That's 3 batters in a row that'll meet at full count. Now the pitch. Excuse me, 3 walks from Fitch. Definitely had a lot of trouble finding the zone on those late counts. Pitch with bases loaded. First one's going to be an off. On the left field line, his last at bat.
Yeah, got stuck in the fence. Had a lot of power behind it. And still Wreckers only have one out so far.
Crawley's going to hit Fitch right away. Goes to the plate first. Got the out there. Good play from Fitch. That one was ripped right at him. Fitch, as he got ripped with that one.
Says he's all good. Managed to make the play anyways.
The plate. Bases are still loaded.
Into his count. Or some framing of the pitches.
Three and one count now. Galvin in the lineup delivers a off-speed. Brill fights it off. Full count once again. That one's going to be low for ball four. So Brill works a walk.
Bro got some fans in the stands. Mr. Barahona, Spanish teacher, cheering him on. Always love to see that support from the school.
Now freshman short.
Let me tell you, Charlie, we said in the beginning of the game, wind wasn't that strong. The wind is strong now.
Onto the track.
Yeah, leave that one for the kids chasing after it.
So 1-1 count. Looked like it was the knuckleball, I can't lie.
No. That wasn't it.
It could have been. It wasn't a fastball.
Then it wasn't the best knuckleball I've seen.
That one's going to be a fastball fouled straight back.
Ball just missing that one by just an inch or few.
Field. Single. A good piece of hitting there from Nolan Walters on the off speed.
And Walters has been streaking throughout the season, having a 4. And just recently, having some 0 for however many games back to.
Chase Landgraf, another freshman, the right fielder for the Wreckers at the plate. First baseman coming in for a ball. Oh, 1-0. Back-to-back hits for a back-to-back freshman.
And that
damage here, score at least one. All he needs is a sac fly.
Yeah.
Galvin comes set with the bases loaded. Delivers a fastball, foul back, maybe a car. No car.
Disappointing.
So still no technology in sight.
No. It's all about just spreading sack and not hate nowadays.
That 1-1 pitch from Galvin was a knuckleball and Paul. Go high for another ball. So count now even at 2. Payoff from Galvin. Down at the knees for a strike. So now, with 1 out, Jack Jacob comes to the plate. For a ball. The 1-0.
Jack Jacob taking a lunge at that one, wanted all of it.
He wanted that.
This man would go a long way here.
100%, especially with the wind helping. That one's the 1-1 pitch just fouled back. So now 1 ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded with 1 out. Pitch from Galvin. Another fastball, Jacobs fights it off.
Jacob's all over both of those too.
So the 1-2 again from Galvin, off speed. Did he go? Looked like it was a strike, but it was just outside. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes as Jack Jacob calls the time. Two from Galvin. That was going to be high in the infield. Easy play for Zach Stellato. It's 2 quick outs coming for the Mustangs and Tommy.
I'm running a little infield fly rule. I'm dropping that one. I'm turning too.
It's not even that bad of an idea. But it would be hard because everyone was at their base. Actually, no.
No, because they would have to run if you drop it.
Correct.
But it does infield fly rule apply for high school baseball?
Yes, I believe so.
Because I know up through 8th grade it does not.
I think it does. And
Assume so.
now count is 1-1 with 2 outs. Bases still loaded. Jules Cicero, the order, is up to the plate. Off speed, close, but a ball. The 2-1 pitch from Galvin is going to be right to the backstop. But a bounce in favor of the Mustangs.
Very friendly.
Just makes it easy. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Is it enough? Yes, it is. A bloop single. They're going to send Walters. He has a little hesitation, but now he goes. Able to get there.
Vega up to bat with 2 runners on, 1 runner in scoring position. Trying to tie up this ballgame for the records in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 3-2.
So runners on 1st and 2nd for Vega. Off speed is going to be perfectly placed for a strike.
And that is a great pitch from Tommy Galvin.
The 0-1 delivery. It's going to be chopped to Carson Daughter at short. Makes a running play. Does he have the scoop? Yes, he does. Questionable throw.
Getting down and low. Did you
I
see
did
that?
not notice that. No.
Yeah, ball got chopped right in the path of to the first baseman. Ump right in between them. Right back up. Pumped the guy out at first.
Love to see it. So Fitch will come out for his second inning of work. Actually, matters third. Second and 1/3 to be exact. Now, as some of you may or may not know, me and Michael get nice little niche candy from a gas station. We like to try it out for you listeners out there. So,
Yeah, today, Charlie went out for us and got. If it's gum, if it's like a Starburst, it says. So I guess we'll just break it open. It's actually packaging within packaging, these high chews.
gotta go with the same flavor then.
Yeah, we're going to start. I think it might be gum.
I think it's just very chewy and takes a while.
Let's try and. So I'm confused on if I swallow this or not.
I think you swallow it. Fitch delivers with a fastball. 4 strikes, so counts 1-1 on Marciano. The 1-1 delivery looked good, but looked probably just hot. Still chewing it.
I'm scared to swallow it.
I'm about to swallow it. Good spot from Fitch. Evens a count of 2.
I've swallowed it, guys. I'm honestly giving it a 9 out of 10. I recommend this, and I've only had 1. Just wait till we get to the 7th inning, and I'm 6 high chews deep.
2-2 pitch from Fitch is just fouled off. So still 2-2 on Marciano. Fastball looked good again, but the zone is just small and small and smaller. Full. And Fitch delivers with a fastball grounded over to short. Can Walters get there in time? He can. Can he deliver a good throw? Yes, sir. Good play from the freshman Nolan Walters to get the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's a great play.
One strike and 1 out. With Ward has a 1-run lead. That one's going to be grounded over to Connor Brill at first. He's got it himself with an easy out. Record.
Thrown a lot of pitch. Quite a few runners have been on base, but he has managed to not.
Now it's going to be the big lefty, Todd Emmerich. Definitely got a lot of power.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch is going to be a ball. That was going to be a fastball.
There.
In the stance. Fitch takes a breath. There's a fastball right in the wheelhouse. Emmerich unable to get there in time.
And he is just so...
Can't adjust. Is a fastball, and it's going to go for a strike.
Great job from...
All three of them are looking. So, entrance into this game has been...
I liked the grape, I'm not going to lie, but...
What's this one?
You request better.
Yes.
I'll give you the strawberry. And strawberries are good. So I can only imagine what strawberries plus extra sugar in the hot you can be.
You know, I love the coloring of this. It's like a nice fade into the pink and white.
Yeah, it is.
It's like Frank.
You know, there's a player on this records team that really likes that song and Frank Ocean. It's the 6'3" pitcher. Because I doubt that they were planning on using Fitch this much. And Lucas, earlier in the week, was supposed to start, threw a bit too many pitches. Bro found himself on the mound starting.
This is very good.
The Pinkachu's in the mouth.
Very good. So now, the hot hitter himself, Mark. First pitch. Gonna be high for a ball. Oh my God! Looked like it was a successful diving catch, but it wasn't.
Put out when it hit the ground. No catch.
Really? I couldn't see. There's a nice pull right here, but very good attempt.
Yeah, I mean, you dive for that, you don't get a glove on it. Mark Kelly's probably going for two.
Out in front. So the 0-1.
How'd that one off?
Off guard, but
Kelly really showed no signs of stealing there. Not one for stealing bases, really.
pretty solid lead. Now the pitch to Bruce. It's going to be low and away.
Yeah, and if I'm on the scouting report watching Bruce is at
High chopper is going to go for an out.
wow, Henry Vincent.
Miss from Vincent. Carson Dotter was right there and threw it out on an absolute dime to Stellato. And now it's Connor Brill looking to drive in a run to tie in this game. It's going to be grounded over to first. Kelly's going to go.
The problem is now Walters needs to get this one in play for a base hit. to replicate and tie this ball game up after a shaky first inning of pitching.
That was going to be low for ball one. Balls on Nolan Walter is probably not going to swing at this one. 3-0. It's going to be low. Now it's going to be another freshman, Chase Landgraf, at the plate.
And Chase Landgraf, brother of Cole Landgraf, who is a
back in.
within the next week or two, what I've heard from inside the dugout.
First pitch swinging from Landgraf is going to be by him for a strike. But runners on the corners with the count now at 1-1. I wonder if we'll see Nolan Walter.
And,
Almost.
and that's Brian Davino down there taking photos, and he just got his head taken off.
He just didn't even move. He just went like a nice little head move over to the
Yeah.
left. Off speed, but get that one to snap down. So the 2-2 once again.
That one back, knowing
Jam. Warde still leads 3-2. Heading into the top of the.
well, aside from the fact that it's 5 o'clock,
On the dot?
entering the fourth inning.
No, it's not.
On our last one, but I'm sure we'll be eating more throughout the game.
Oh yeah.
And this flavor is green,
Probably what, apple?
which is green apple. And let me tell you, green
Beverage that I enjoy.
I don't really know what you're talking about, honestly.
That's fine.
Green apple going into the mouth.
They're so chewy. It's very good.
No, I know what you mean.
I don't know what I'd rate. Now that we've had all the flavors.
I rate them all high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for those of you wondering, there's not that much sugar in these.
So what is it? Is it natural flavor?
There's 19 grams of sugar, but per every 6 pieces.
Oh.
We've only had 3. That's what?
Fitch with a very nice off-speed first pitch.
Gazino.
Goes for a strike. This Second one fastball is going to be low, but it's the first baseman's. So counts now even at 1. And Fitch delivers with a nice changeup. This one's towards
That's coming to us,
a little
Charlie.
bit.
Oh. On the bounce.
No, doesn't count.
That doesn't count. That caused generational debt.
Delivers a fastball as that one's ripped into right field. Landgraf under it. Can of corn for the first out. That's going to be top of the order for the Mustangs.
Oh. Just off. And that's a heartbreaking miss.
And the pitch from Fitch is going to be grounded over to Walters at short. Gets the big bounce first, throws over to Brill for a quick out.
Two tough plays. Through.
So now Duke commit Carson Daughter is back at the plate.
Great take.
Glazino.
I'd like to see what Soto shuffle out of him on one of those, though.
You got to be a lefty to do that. That's only proper. That's going to be grounded over to Cicero at second base. Makes the easy play to Brill. And those last two batters go for a quick, nice 2 outs.
Yeah, and that was a pretty proper hit. But Cicero all over it. Yeah, I'm having another hydra.
Yeah, of course.
For those who I'm rating them. And honestly, I would tell you guys, if you go to the gas station and have some extra money after you probably paid $500 just to fill up a gallon of gas nowadays, I would buy some high chews along with a Snapple.
I bought a Snapple. A Snapple, a huge water, and some high shoe.
And how you rating me a little?
It's Homie Galvin back on the bump for the bottom of the 4th. 1-run game, 3-2, Mustangs lead. You'll never say that again. Tory.
In Paul's first at bat, struck out looking.
Quick second one. Very similar spot for another strike.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch.
Now 2-0, 3 quick fastballs, 3 quick strikes. Caught him way out in front for a quick strike. Doing that quick. This one's fouled back. Got it.
Bang! Bang!
Got it.
Bang! Quadruple bang.
That one sounded expensive.
It looked it too.
I want to try and look at the damage. Can't seem to. Now it's 2-2 count with 1 out for Jack Jacob. In the stretch as Tommy Galvin fouled straight.
Staying alive, staying alive. What do you mean effort? I thought I did pretty good. Whoa. Off speed. And Jacobs just way too early on it. Couldn't even attempt to swing.
Throw at the plate. Had a blue single appearance.
Yeah, Cicero gotten on base twice. Looking to do it a third time.
The off speed. Cicero caught it very well. Just going to be a nice, easy pop up. I believe is Jake Kapala. Yes, it is. Boom, boom, boom.
Southern Nights.
Do you remember his walkout song that is? Because I do.
I believe that's, no idea. Mark. Knew I liked something about that kid. And the fact he's a stud.
No. On this. They like to call. I believe Nolan Walter as the shortstop is Squid. Chase Landgraf, the right fielder, is Squirt.
Yeah, and letting the freshmen know, putting them in their place. But then when you're on the field, obviously encouraging them. Both playing pretty well today.
Just a nice, funny, no, not really harm of a nickname, but
Yeah, what are some other nicknames on the team, Charlie, that you like?
obviously you gotta like Blue for the big.
And Big Blue obviously is Jack Jacobs.
Correct. First pitch off speed is gonna go for a strike. For Xavier.
Yeah, not as creative.
It's cool though. The 0-1. You
Oh,
fouled.
that's right to us, Charlie.
Is it tracking?
I might dive. Right off my hands.
That one hurt.
That my hands are stinging.
Oh my
right
god,
now.
it's already red.
Yeah. Wow. I'm probably catching it. I just didn't want to sacrifice.
Ground ball over to Kelly at third. Can he beat it out? Yes, he can. Jimmy Dobbs with some wheels.
Jimmy Dobbs looking more like a Lightning McQueen in that red jersey. Ka-chow.
gonna just put that to the side.
So Nino.
Gonna get a pinch runner. It's gonna be Kyle Hios. Pinch running for Dubs. We are going to see Nick Crosley step to the plate. Pickoff move to Hios. Gonna be just late. So the 1-0 count on Crosley is gonna be another pickoff. So runner on first. Kyle Hios. So that's gonna be a third attempt at a pickoff move. Still nothing going.
You know, they say third time's the charm.
Still 1-0. Finally delivers a rocket ground ball down the left side, but just foul.
And it's Lucas Hogan Snow getting warm in the bullpen right now. Fitch done a good job keeping them scoreless, although
So count even at 1. It's going to be low for a ball. It's a 2-1 pitch to Crossley's just going to be a lot of emotion.
or varsity baseball. Trips will be had, umpires will be mad, and the wreckers will be sad.
Oh.
But hopefully they can turn it around, as right now they are looking a little bit sad, down 3-2.
Crossley works a
Was
walk.
that a bar?
Crossley works a walk. It was good. It was good.
Thank you.
So Connor Brill's very close, trying to protect the bunt. Just going to be right at the knees for a strike. So 0-1 count, still and takes a crazy hop. They're gonna gonna hear a lot.
And I don't think a single person thought that he was out, not even Podatori, but they're going to be, Rutgers going to be thrilled with that decision, getting an extra out and saving a run, still only down 1. Yeah, on Paul's foot, but then that would have been plate interference. It's a bit of a shocking call.
They're going to keep him out. So good
Well,
play
yeah.
from Nolan Walters. That's
Yeah,
short.
there's no challenges, no instant replay,
Well, there's no cameras that they can
no
use.
cameras.
So first and second, still with one out. Runners are going to go.
That one's gonna hurt. Makes a pretty good play.
Now, second baseman Michael Marciano, a chance to do some damage. Infield is in. The pitch is going to be off speed for a strike. Great spot.
1-1.
One ball, one strike, one out. Fitch with a fastball, same spot. Good for a strike. The payoff from Fitch, he got him.
And he just could not handle the speed that Charlie Fitch throws that ball at. Looks to be at about 98.
All right.
If scouts are watching, looks to be about 101. If scouts aren't watching, probably about 88.
No, probably about. He fouled off. Strike.
About good.
Yeah, just great pace. I'm loving the pace that he's at right now. Just loving it. He's dealing.
He is dealing.
So Fitch gets ahead early. The 0-1 payoff is going to be another ball, but a great job from Dettori to block that one. But it's going to be Andrew Shilov, right plate. Runners on second and third with two outs. Infield to play and way back, just looking to get the out at first. 1-1 pitch going to be low. That one gets to the back. Is they going to be able to score? Yes, sir.
And the lead from third base was just insane how big of a lead he took.
Nick Crosley scores with ease on the wild pitch. So
Was a huge lead.
yes.
Wow. Paid off, obviously.
With a strike right down the middle, and of course it's called a ball because that's how baseball works.
And that's why they want robots in the game. I don't want it personally. I like yelling at an umpire.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Like, come on, Blue.
Fanculo.
Yeah.
Great pitch from Fitch with an off speed. Works the count back to full on Shilov. So now, Todd Emmerich back at the plate. Corners once again. Shows bunt, pulls back.
Nobody covering second. I think it's a risk Paul was willing to take. 2 out in the inning on that. Although there is a runner at third, could be risky.
0-1 count. Fitch delivers the fastball away inside. Runner's going to go from third. Is he going to get there in time? Yes, he is. So Warde scores on 2 wild pitches from Fitch. So now it's just Sheilov on third with Emmerich at the plate.
Rutgers got to lock in on those little mental errors.
That one's going to be smoked into right field for an RBI single. And now Emmerich's just adding to their lead. Coming into pinch run. Second pinch runner of this inning for the Mustangs. But it seems to be working.
And Lucas Snow this season, in contention for all FCIAC and all state, with the amount of innings that has remained under 2 this entire season.
Very successful his senior year. That's just a great weapon that they've found in Lucas Snow.
Yeah, I mean, quote from Coach McFarland himself said that Lucas Snow, a secret weapon. He wasn't a secret weapon. He was just a weapon waiting to be unleashed.
Are you sure he said that?
Well, I know he said he's got that dog in him.
I've heard that one before.
I mean, Lucas just that 6'3" frame on the mound. He doesn't throw the ball as hard as Fitch, but he throws that ball very accurately.
And that's a great guy to have in your rotation. Because you know he'll throw strikes. And then it's just about his defense making the plays.
And the Rutgers defense does just that.
So the first batter that Snow will face is going to be Zach Stellato.
The pitch in the dirt.
Thank you, Michael.
You know, I was ready. You are on the play-by-play, but if that ball was hit, high fly ball after deep center field. And it's robbed by
that.
Big Blue.
So run on first with 2 outs. Mustangs lead 6-2. They're going to test him. Ball's going to go into center field. Looks like CJ English is going to take third as well. So from a steal, just going from first to second, he ends up at third.
That's just another mental lapse from the Rutgers. Walters and Cicero didn't even go to cover the base at first. Totori had to hesitate.
Pitch from Snow is going to be popped over to Cicero at second. Makes the play. Has to throw it quickly. Yes, he does. He got him. Nice play from Connor Brill working his feet. That one was close.
And it'll be Tommy Galvin stepping onto the mound for the bottom of the 5th.
So the 2 innings that the Mustangs have scored, they've dropped 3 runs in each. The last 4 innings.
You're welcome, bro. Vincent Vega. Warmer. The sun doesn't go down as late. These games keep getting later. You know, this game might be cutting into dinner time the way it's at. What are you looking to eat later?
That was cold, I can't lie. But I don't know. I'm on my own for dinner. My mom's got an event. But quick 0-2 count on Vega. It's Tommy Galvin's already to the good pitch from Galvin's. Not going to go. Off speed, same spot, no good. The 2-2 pitch to Vega is not going to go. Vega works the count to full. Now he's going to see a fastball. Blew it by him. Vega fought back, but Galvin just... Now it's going to be Mark Kelly, the 3-hitter. Steps to the plate. First pitch going to be an off-speed. He rips that into the shortstop third base gap for another hit. And Kelly's just on fire this season.
And Mark Kelly on a long hit streak of games, and they're always coming in these clutch moments in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning.
Same thing in the same gap. Back-to-back singles on back-to-back pitches for the Wreckers. It's now runners on first and second for Connor Brill. Looks like we're going to see a pinch runner.
And as we also get into the evening, it gets a little bit chillier. Yeah, it's a good one, Charlie. I'm excited.
Number 21, Logan Orr. So it's going to be Logan Orr on first, Mark Kelly on second for Connor Brill at the plate with 1 out. First pitch is going to be fastball for a strike. Result. That was going to be high. Connor Brill chases. So 0-2 count on Connor Brill. There, an easy double play for the Mustangs. They're going to turn a double play at the end of the inning.
Out. No. Ran at the crack of the bat. But that one was ripped, to be fair. From second base. And now, entering the top of the sixth. Rutgers down 6-2 to the number 3 ranked Fairfield Warde Mustangs. And today, is playing in a senior day game
correct, against Stepinac.
And Thomas Scott will be on that call.
That's true. Thomas Scott and Lucas Snow is going to come back out on the mound. Top of the order to start the top of the sixth for the Mustangs. It's Jake Capal.
What do you think he's telling them?
Nothing. I don't think he's opening his mouth.
You don't think?
Last game we called, Lucas Snow was on the mound. He let up a homer.
Yeah. But Rutgers did come out with a W.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. He's a weapon.
Oh.
He's a weapon.
Kind of matters.
He's a
And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to WWPT 90.3 FM Westport, and it is Michael Brennan.
Goes for a ball. Count on Jake Capala. One's going to be high and inside. Snow comes set and ready to deliver. Another ball. Capala.
And now, Carson Daughter up to bat. Lucas Snow on the mound. And if I could have asked for any better in the World Baseball Classic, it's like when Lucas Snow is pitching to Carson Daughter.
For ball number 1. Lucas Snow. Takes a quick look over at Capala. Tries to pick him off. Still the count. Another look over.
Lucas Snow trying to pick off at first base.
Gonna be a strike.
That high heat. Felt the breeze from here on that fast pitch. Good hold.
With no outs now on second. Snow gets the sign, takes a look, and delivers.
That's a good pitch.
With number 2 on second base.
Warde's 6.
Snow delivers.
It's hard for a lefty to pick off a guy that's stealing third.
He's gonna change up the looks, maybe look twice now that Capella started to read him a little bit. There we go, look.
Edge of his seat.
Snow take. Runner still on second. Jimmy Dobbs. That one's cranked. Field.
Heads up from Paul DeTore there, though. Although you couldn't get the runner out at home.
Now it's Nick Crosley to face Lucas. That's off speed. 1 strike on. One strike on. To be fair though, first pitch.